the Walleye continue their winning ways with a wild road trip to Iowa. As we welcome in Matt Melzek from the Mud Hens. Matt, we've talked a few weeks ago. Iowa-Toledo, number 1 and number 2 in the Central Division. Well, Iowa has since sunk down in the standings because Toledo has dominated them.
Yeah, they've had to play them an awful lot, Toledo, in the last couple of weeks, and the Walleye have taken control of a lot of those games, save the one that ended up being a shootout win for Iowa in Toledo. Other than that, Toledo has thoroughly dominated the Heartlanders, including this past weekend. I mean, you look each night, when you turn around and you score 16 goals in 3 games, Mark, you're doing something really right. That's what the Toledo Walleye did. They just dominated offensively, and at certain stretches in those games over the weekend, Iowa just couldn't touch them for a while.
And it's not just Iowa, as the Walleye with the 3 wins this week on the road, they're now 10-1-1 away from Huntington Center.
Yeah, it's not surprising. This team is so good at controlling games that when they go on the road, that is going to play in every arena no matter what. This team isn't built specifically to play great at the Huntington Center, although they can, and we have seen that as well. It's not like their record is terrible at home. They're not like below 500 at home and dominating on the road. But it's a team that, they can control games. They get, they've gotten, I know they've given up a lot of goals, but they get quality goaltending, and when it's necessary to get it, John Lethman and Jan Bednar have given it to them. And you know what? They don't beat themselves a lot of times. And when you don't do that, you're going to be successful on the road. And you look at Toledo, that road record speaks for itself.
Big part of that success this weekend, Sam Craggs. On Saturday, he had his first professional hat trick. As Saturday, he had 4 different guys with 3-point nights in that win.
Yeah, you score 7 goals, you're going to have a lot of multiple point producers, and Toledo certainly had that. But talking about Sam Craggs, and I know we have a lot this year, that guy that we saw maybe a month ago, we were talking about him, man, look at this jump, look at this, with him getting that opportunity to really blossom and shine. I mean, he has taken the reins of that kind of guy that's going in from his first year to his second year, and he has taken that massive leap.
I think this is going to be an interesting stretch of hockey for the Walleye. They're coming off that big sweep in Iowa. Only 1 game this week. We're getting to this holiday stretch where they're not going to play as often. I think it might be easy to slip in and lose some of that momentum. That's part of what Coach Mikush has to guard against.
Yeah, and that'll be the challenge of this week, right? When you don't play until Saturday night. There's a lot of weeks where you'll play one weekend and then not play again on the next weekend. So you got to go all week, and you're not going to carry momentum around. But when you look at this week, that extra day, you don't play until Saturday. You're going to have a lot of guys thinking about, okay, after the Saturday game, I got 3 days off. You got a lot of kids from Michigan, guys from Michigan, that are going to try to head home. Maybe some players from Canada will try to head home for a day or two. So you're starting to think about those things. That's where this game could be a little tricky. Can't lose focus on, hey, there's a lot of hockey that'll actually be played in a short amount of time as soon as the break is done when we get back on the 27th.
Christmas Eve's Eve is when they will play that Peanuts holiday theme, Christmas theme against Cincinnati on Saturday night. So looking forward to that one.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Cool jerseys. The Peanuts characters will be there also, Mark, so you can come down and enjoy that. Say hi to Snoopy and stuff for me. So you'll take care of that.
Hopefully Woodstock will be flirting around and get a couple goals for the Walleye as well. Charles Schultz, the artist for Peanuts, big hockey guy, huge hockey guy.
Why wouldn't you? Hockey's a great game. We know that.
He's an American Hockey Hall of Famer because of his support for the sport out in California. Really an amazing story there.
I love it. Love it. And we're going to have fun with it this Saturday night. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Hopefully we're all saying good grief. That was a good Walleye victory. Thank you so much, Matt.
I appreciate it, Mark. Merry Christmas.